are babies waking so much more now than they ever did 5 or 10 years ago, and why they're having more early rising, more evening wakes. Like, I became a mum 10 years ago, and I can honestly say my babies didn't wake frequently in the evening, and I didn't have friends whose babies woke frequently in the evening. And I've spoke to lots of people who had children around this time, and as a sleep coach that's worked with thousands, I know categorically what went wrong. And I just want to talk about it because so many parents get so obsessed with so many technical things around sleep. But let's be honest, 10 years ago, there was no TikTok, there was no Instagram for sleep, there was a few basic sleep training books, and everyone didn't sleep train, so sleep training isn't the course. We napped our babies when they were tired, like genuinely tired. We didn't act on the first sleep cue. We didn't follow wake windows. We didn't follow set schedules. We would go about our day and simply put them to sleep when they were really struggling to stay awake. And this just gave them good sleep pressure. Another thing that we did was we didn't let them nap after a certain time. Like, I remember from a young age, my baby maybe being 4 months of age and my mum just being like, don't let them nap after 4. So we never did. We never let our kids nap after 4 p.m. And as a sleep coach, I see so many babies that are having false starts, early rising, frequent waking. And the common cause is they're napping so late. I've looked at 3 or 4 diaries this week alone where that's the problem. We didn't rush in. We weren't scaremongered into thinking that if our baby cried for 30 seconds that we were damaging them, or, we were always told, just give them a chance, pause. The La Pause method is famous. And it worked. Like, we didn't leave our babies to cry or anything like that. I mean, obviously we're a very responsive sleep coach. But I remember it was common sense that if your baby cried a little bit as they're going through sleep cycles, that was them just figuring it out. And we would just allow them to do that. If they carried on escalating, we'd pick them up and we'd soothe them. We didn't just feed them when they woke up. I know that sounds bad, but let me explain. We'd pick them up, we'd give them a cuddle, and we would try and put them back down. If they didn't settle back to sleep and they were obviously hungry, we'd feed them. Whereas now there is so much pressure for mums to feed on demand in the night with breastfed babies that parents are just told, you need to feed them, and somehow it's damaging. And it's not. Like, you absolutely should feed on demand, but if every time your baby wakes, every single time they're put on the boob, then they're going to wait more for the boob. That is just the way breastfeeding works. My first baby slept through the night by 6 months. I mean, it was a terrible toddler, so don't be too jealous. But the point I'm trying to make is we have better sleepers. And this isn't just my experience. I'm not using my personal experience here. I know hundreds and hundreds of parents where they all say the same thing.